Hello everyone. We're the Playground Pundits and we're taking over tomorrow's match to help raise money for One Day for Children. I'm Edward and I'm going to be your media manager for the day. And I'm very excited to introduce England's captain, Eoin Morgan. Sorry. Yeah. So, and we're now handing over to Naya.
Hi Owen, I'm Neha. And I'm going to ask you, are you excited for tomorrow's match?
Yes, I'm really excited about tomorrow's match. Every time we play India is always an exciting day. And considering it's a World Cup game as well, it makes it that much more exciting. So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to hand it over to you.
Hello Owen, I'm Rudra. How do you prepare your England side for as big a match as tomorrow's?
Yeah, I think when a side like ours is preparing for a game tomorrow, you tend to call on previous occasions when you've played the team that you're going to play the following day. You gain confidence or look at strengths or positive things that have happened and look forward to the game ahead. Yeah. Good job, guys. Very good. Any injury news, Edward? James, over to you.
Oh, and how's Jason Roy's hamstring? What chances of him playing tomorrow?
Yeah, Jason is preparing to play tomorrow, providing he gets through to today's practice and tomorrow morning. Unscathed, we think that he might be fit to play.
Would you risk him if he wasn't, given the importance of this game and the importance of him?
Depending on the significance of the risk. If it was going to rule him out long term, absolutely not. If it was going to rule him out for a couple of weeks, yes.
And how's Jofra Archer? He didn't bowl yesterday, I don't think.
Yeah, he didn't. He's again going to see how he comes through today. It's the same thing he's been playing with for the last 3 games. So we'll see how he comes through today.
That's a side problem, is it?
It is, yeah.
Again, would you risk him, given the enormity of the game?
Again, the exact same rule applies. If it's going to rule him out long term, no. If it's going to be short term, yes.
How are the players handling the pressure of the situation you find yourself in? How are you handling the pressure?
Yeah, well, I think it's an extremely lucky position to be in. Playing in a World Cup, home World Cup for your own country is an extremely privileged position to be in. It presents a huge opportunity. 2 more group stage games left. If we win the 2, go through to a semi-final. If we win that, we get through to a World Cup final. So there's still a lot on the line, and we're really looking forward to it.
Are you? Is this a game you must win? Is it must win? I know Australia, you said it wasn't, and technically you could lose it, but it doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
No, it's not worth thinking about at the moment. Mathematically, there's still a chance if we win 1 out of the 2 games, but certainly we want to win tomorrow's game. It's a huge priority.
Oh, and have you been disappointed with anything that you've seen from your players in this World Cup, either technically or in their approach, or anything which you feel as a captain they've let you down in?
No, I can't fault the commitment or application that the guys have produced in every single game. Where we've let ourselves down as a group is adapting to conditions. It's been a bigger challenge in this World Cup than previous bilateral series that we've played. So tomorrow's going to be the exact same. We're going to have to adapt to conditions, adapt to playing against a strong side in India. Yeah.
So that's adapting to the conditions on the pitch rather than adapting to the occasion, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of the occasion, we know, because when we've had big matches here before, the Indian flavour to the ground will be intense.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're looking forward to that? I wonder if it helps in a way.
Yeah, I sort of recall the Champions Trophy final that we played India here the last time was a complete away game. Again, we have a number of fans in the ground, but just the noise that the Indian fans make with their horns and various different things makes it that much more louder. So yeah, tomorrow is going to feel like an away game.
Yes, sir.
Captain, one of your senior players have alleged that critics are wanting us to lose, and he has also said that your team is not used to playing under such surfaces, and the surface has got changed. So how do you look at these comments?
I think critics are there to be critical. We haven't performed well, so they are going to be critical. They're entitled to their own opinion. I think the support that we've had from our fans and everybody around the country has been unbelievable. It has been outstanding. There's been an enormous amount of good faith and goodwill going around, and it's making our tournament at the moment. It's making it that much more special to be a part of and to play in. As regards the conditions, they are what they are. We can't control them. It's not a talking point for us. It's a matter of us being better at adapting to conditions.
So you're disappointed with the remark?
What remark?
That whatever Jerry West has said, you're disappointed with it?
No, he's entitled to his opinion like critics are. That's the way he feels. Rory, on this side, please.
Oh, and in terms of the conditions, obviously you guys have thrived on high-scoring pitches and sort of flat tracks, I guess. Is that you obviously would want that to happen, but with Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, it's a high-stakes game, isn't it?
It is. If it was a bilateral series, like we would like, well, regardless, we want to play on the best possible wicket, preferably batting wicket, and we always do. We bat deep, we bat strong. We tend to play in high-scoring games, so it's an area that we'd be more confident playing. I think everybody knows that. Ali, then John, please.
Owen, after the defeat to Australia, Ben Stokes was quite defiant, as I guess you'd expect him to be, but he said, "This is our World Cup." Do you share that sort of sense of destiny with him? Does the team, or is that an individual thing for him?
I think it's more individual. I think every individual has their own method, faith, belief in what is going to take us forward. But I think, in particular for Ben, that's one.
People in sport often like the biggest this and the fastest that. Does this feel like the most important game of your captaincy?
No, I don't think so. I think it's some of the most important ones that I've had to date. Semi-final of the Champions Trophy, that was quite significant. If we hadn't have learned for that and progressed on wickets that have been more challenging, I probably still wouldn't be captain. If we didn't change the way we played, if we didn't show a more expansive game, if we didn't grow as a team, if we didn't progress to one of the top 3 ranked teams in the world, big challenges. Tomorrow is another one of those potential challenges. Yeah.
Will how England ultimately perform in this tournament have an impact or affect your decision on whether to stay on as captain?
No.
So you're going anyway, or are you staying anyway?
Going where?
Well, I mean, have you? It's probably not top of your list of thoughts, but
it's not something I want to talk about. It's not about me. It's about the team.
Does that mean you made a decision, but you want to keep it to yourself?
No, there's no talking point around this. It's about tomorrow and the following game.
Okay.
We'll take a couple more. Thank you very much. One question, I go quickly.
Eoin, the record against India has not been very good, whether it's the World Cup or the last 30 ODIs. It's in favour of India. Out of the 4 World Cups, you guys managed to win the 2007 World Cup, and rest India has won 99 and the rest of them 2015 as well. So do you think tomorrow you guys can go and change that?
Yes, I do. The reason behind it, the last time we played India, we beat them in a series. That was, I think it was this time last year or the year before, one or the other. The team that's been together has had success against India. We lost away from home in a very close, tight series, but we believe because we have beat them before. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.